Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing fine. In today's video, we shall discuss indefinite pronouns of New Fresh Way English Grammar Class 5. In the previous videos, I had discussed up till demonstrative pronouns. I had discussed the 4 types of pronouns. So if you have not seen that video, I shall give the link in description box. You can go and check it. Indefinite pronouns. Read the following. One should do one's duty. Some are born great. Somebody has stolen my pen. Did anybody enter the room? Nobody entered the room. Many of the passengers were killed in the accident. A few escaped unhurt. Much of the land is fertile. I know a little of Tamil. So all these words which are in italics, they all are indefinite pronouns. Why are they indefinite? Because they do not stand for a definite person or thing. See now, a little of Tamil. Little means thoda sa, but how much exact we do not know. It is not definite. Similarly, many, much, anybody, somebody, they all are indefinite. So these kind of pronouns are known as indefinite. Other examples are none, others, another, any, anyone, anybody. Okay. So what is the use of one and none? One is used in the sense of any person or every person. Like one should do one's duty. Means सबको अपनी ड्यूटी करनी चाहिए. यहाँ पे वन इज इम्प्लाइंग फ्रॉम फॉर एवरी ह्यूमन. ओके. वन इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड इन प्लेस ऑफ अ नाउन टू अवॉइड रेपिटेशन. लाइक दिस इज एन ओल्ड अम्ब्रेला, आई वॉन्ट अ न्यू वन. तो यहाँ पे वन किसको डिस्क्राइब करें? नाउन को, कि मुझे अब न्यू अम्ब्रेला चाहिए. तो अम्ब्रेला 2 बार लिखने की बजाय वी आर यूजिंग वन. Okay. None is used in the singular or in the plural according to the context. Is there any tea in the pot? There is none. मतलब कि नहीं, कोई टी नहीं है. None of his books are well known. Means उसकी कोई भी बुक well known नहीं है. So none can be used with singular or plural both. Then we have exercise 22. Fill in the blanks with correct indefinite pronouns. One should keep one's promise. Okay. The mangoes are sweet. I bought some. Somebody came to see you yesterday. आपको कल देखने कोई आया था. There are 20 boys in the room. All have pens except one. Does she know anything about it? No, she knows nothing about it. Okay. Then we have look at these pictures. Which one do you like? Means आपको इन दोनों में से कौन सी पसंद है? Is there someone at the door? क्या डोर पे कोई है? You look sad. Is everything all right? I am hungry. Please give me something to eat. He feels bored. He has nothing to do. Okay. Then we have relative pronouns. A relative pronoun is both a pronoun and a conjunction. So it can be both a pronoun and a conjunction. It is used to join 2 sentences. Who, whom, whose, which, and that are relative pronouns. Like suppose the man is my uncle, he is standing at the door. Now these are 2 sentences. How can we join it? The man who is standing at the door is my uncle. In this sentence, who is the relative pronoun and it is helping us to join the 2 sentences. Similarly, he is the boy, his father is an officer in the army. He is the boy whose father is an officer in the army. So in this way we have joined all these sentences. The following table shows the use of relative pronouns. So these are all the relative pronouns and their uses and examples are mentioned. You can read it. Who, whom is used for persons. Like I thanked the man who helped me, which is used for things and animals. Whose is used for persons and things. That is used for persons, animals or things. Like you are the only person that can help me. The cow that I sold yesterday did not give much milk. So you have seen that can be used for persons, animals, things, all the 3. Whose is used for persons and things, which is only used for things and animals, and who and whom are used only for persons. Based on this, we have exercise 23. Fill in the blanks with whom, who, whose, which or that. You may use a word more than once. Okay. God helps those who help themselves. This is the book which his sister gave him. Now book is a thing, it is not a person, so which. This is the boy whose father is a doctor. The lady to whom I spoke was my sister. I don't like the shirt that she is wearing. The chair which was broken has been repaired. I don't like people who talk too much. Here is the man whose house was burgled. The man who caught the thief was rewarded. The ladder on which the laborer was standing began to slip. Then we have interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are those which are used for asking questions like who is he, what is your name, which is your book. So these all are questions, right? Then we have uses what and which have the same forms for all cases but who has different cases, like who is knocking at the door. In this, who is the subject, Whom did she lend the money? In this, whom is object. Whose is this pen? This is the possessive case. Okay, so who is your friend? Whom are you looking for? Whose is that house? Which is used for things, persons and animals, like which is your pen? Which of these girls will win the race? Okay, what is used for things and professions, like what did he do? What is your father? Then read the following question and answers. Note the different meanings of interrogatives. Question is who is he? Means what is his name? Answer will be he is Mr. Premlal. So who is here? Used for asking the name of the person. What is he? Means what does he do? He is a doctor. Which is he? Means like if we are pointing to a group of person and asking, okay, which one are we talking about? Which one is he? So the answer is he is the man with the cap on his head. So we have fill in the blanks with who, what, which, whose, whom. We have to fill these 5 words in the 5 sentences according to the suitability. First is what are you looking at? तुम क्या देख रहे हो? Second is who took my stick, because we are pointing to a person. Third is whose is that car? We are talking about a thing. Whom do you want to see? आप किससे मिलना चाहते हो? Which is the better of the two? Okay, so I hope you all are clear now with the exercises of lesson number 3, pronouns of class 5. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, take care students. Bye bye.